Dude, you're breaking all the rules. We all know you need a script, shot list, more list, schedules. You need a producer, assistant That's the F up, man. That's the F up, man. Hey, Rats Alley's here to revolutionize movies.
Rats Alley did.
There are flowers in my heart. Growing.
So how do we do it? How do we make a good movie with no script, no director, creative anarchy? So let me take us back a few steps. This was all part of the initiation of Rats Alley, a revolutionary creative group. I wanted to get this team together, Rats Alley, kind of in the similar vein of like Odd Future, like the Dada group, Dada movement, street art movements. And I was so inspired by all that, I wanted to create my own group, Rats Alley, where we make our own weird, cool, revolutionary stuff. As part of the initiation, I wanted to make a movie in 3 days. The way to motivate people to buy in isn't that it was going to be my movie or you got to make my thing. The whole point of it is that it was going to be no script, no rules, creative anarchy. So it gave every person who I invited to the team the control and the power to create something based off of their heart. None of us knew what we were going to make, and that added so much energy to the creative process. I went out to Joe, Daff, Lolly, Seven, Adrian. I went to some other people too, but they didn't end up showing up, and I initiated them with a zine. I gave them this booklet. This isn't it. I was inspired by my homie Ali. Shout out Absono. Follow them. Consume more bad art, and it's basically full of bad art, which is very bad. You should check them out. It's just like a regular piece of printer paper. All the people who I wanted to be members, I had to sit down with them at like a donut restaurant or at a rave. Now I gave them an invitation to the filming of this creative project. We all met up in my apartment at the date and time specified, and we all started brainstorming. We were just in the room, exchanging ideas. The energy was so alive. The problem with filmmaking, the process is way too tedious. It's so time consuming to put the plan together, to put the script together, to get the lights, the people together. The plan with this movie was just to shoot instantly. Not waste any time on writing the script or getting the plan, just film it. Getting some people together, getting costumes, going with the ideas, and just letting the ideas take us. But a really important thing how to make this process work, it didn't just happen magically out of chaos, because you do need some order in the chaos. Number one ingredient, I have years and years and years of experience making films with the traditional route. Leadership experience, directing experience. Number two, what made it work, I hired and acquired T-shaped people to be a part of the team. What does that mean? Valve invented this system where it's basically a flat structure, and what that means is there's no titles of hierarchy within Valve. Everyone who works at Valve has the power to start a new project, get a team together, release the project, so whether it be Half-Life or anything, all those iconic games that were made started as a project within the Valve company. A big thing about being in a team like this is you can't just get any ordinary person. You need a T-shaped person. You want someone who's very strong, their spine is very strong, they've mastered something, whether it be fashion, music, but they also are broad. That's where the T comes from. It means that they have lots of skills across many mediums. How to sew, they know how to do this, they know how to cook, and that, boom, but they also
I spend my days in longing.
are very talented in one. I really recommend reading the Valve handbook. You can kind of see how this horizontal structure works on an even larger scale than what we did here. So how'd it go? We all met up. We started brainstorming on just a sheet of paper. We started shooting that night. The next day we got up, we shot more. And the cool thing about this process was, as we were filming it, we were also editing it. At first, it was like a serial killer movie. As we started watching the footage back and editing it, we realized that this was something a little bit more blurred lines than just a genre killer movie. We decided to just follow these characters. We didn't know the ending throughout this whole process of filming most of the movie. We didn't even know how it was gonna end. The beautiful thing about this process is a lot of the best moments were complete accidents, and they could have not happened like that. If fate didn't move to the left or right, it would have changed, but all of those things went into the DNA of the movie, and it made it like we were living in the movie. There was a time when Me and Lolly, like the other actor, and Donald, especially me and Lolly, we were just like, damn, like I feel like I'm in the movie. It scared me, you know. It's a scary feeling being that deep in the movie. That's a problem with this process, you know. It really immerses you in the world. Um, because we didn't have a director, there would be moments where I'd want Seven to do something, or I'd want, you know, someone else to do something. They would be like, no, I'm not doing it. My character wouldn't do that. You know, I try to convince them. I try to have our little argument. That was their decision. I'm not doing that. So my image, my vision in my head, as filmmakers, we always say, my vision, my vision. My vision was our vision. So my ideas didn't always happen. The actors didn't always do what I told them to do. But what that did is it made all the characters incredibly realistic. All the dialogue was improvised, everything. We had structure, we knew we had a story, we knew where it was going. I have a lot of experience with story structure and pacing, tension. So I knew how to add all those elements in. You need to make 20 movies how you're supposed to make it before you make a great movie without a script, without a plan. Back in my day, I made a lot of movies without a script or plan, just my friends having fun. That's the best way to learn how to make movies is don't take it super seriously, put so much pressure on it, think it's gonna go to Sundance, get your friends together, come up with a crazy idea, and just go start filming. That's the best way to learn filmmaking by far. If you want to see Splat, it's gonna be in theaters in Chicago. We're screening it next week, next Thursday and Friday, June 6th and 7th, 2024, at a small cinema called Sweet Void Cinema. This is just the beginning. It's gonna be the world debut of the screening of the movie Splat. So if you want to come see it, click at those links in the bio. Go to ratsalley.net, get you some tickets. Use the code BROKEASS for $5 off. That means you'll only be paying $5 for a ticket. Look, if you're in Chicago and you're not coming to see Splat, you're really missing out on some major cultural stuff, because this movie, it's a good movie. It's an experience. It's like something you've never seen. So please come out and watch it. Splat, this Thursday and Friday.